In this unit, we are going to become the best mathematicians we can by learning how to solve problems using math. We're going to begin by taking 3 minutes to solve the first problem. Everybody should now start solving the problem. You can use whatever strategy you like best. The problem says St. John's earned 5 class points on Monday. On Tuesday, they earned 13 points. How many points did St. John's earn in all? Using the mathematician's plan means that you are reading the problem, underlining the most important information, writing an labeled equation, using 2 strategies to check your work, and writing an answer.
Can you hear her now?
Yeah, but
all scholars should be working. Ellie, I don't see you working. Fatu, I don't see you working. About 1 minute remaining. Janju, you shouldn't be flipping through papers. You should be started already. Janju, I'm unmuting you. What's the problem?
I can't find it.
Janju, I gave us an opportunity to have, I told you yesterday what packet you needed, and I gave you an opportunity at the start of this lesson to be ready. Let's go. It should say packet 2. Musa.
It's not in my packet.
Musa, yesterday I told you that you were going to need this packet, and I told you about this packet today. Did you go to the school and pick up all the packets? It was one of the ones you were given. Packet number 2. Musa, I don't see you looking for anything, so I'm having a hard time seeing how you can help yourself. Ibrahim, take that off your head. Siphon, you should be sitting down and working. Janju, when I said to have your packet ready yesterday, did you go and get your packet so you could be ready today?
No.
No. This teaches us that when we don't follow directions, we do not end up with what we need. The first thing you should have done is underline, all pencils down, all eyes facing forward. They're in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. After reading the problem, you should have realized that the most important details are the amounts and the actions. Here we have the amount 5 to represent the class points on Monday, and the amount 13 to represent the points on Tuesday. The question is asking, how many points did St. John's earn in all? Janju, we are tracking the teacher. So you're going, wait a minute, what is this problem asking me to do? It's telling me that she earned 5, or the class earned 5 and 13. That's telling me that to find out how many they are, I need to put 5 and 13 together. When I write my equation, I'm going to label this addition to show that I'm writing an addition equation. I know that in addition, the order doesn't matter. So I'm going to start with 13 because that's the biggest number. 13 represents how many they earned on Tuesday. The addition sign says I'm going to combine it, and 5 is how many they earned on Monday. If I use this equation, I'll be able to tell how many they had together by putting 13 and 5. Abubakar, what amount did you get when you put 13 and 5 together?
When I put 13 and 5 together, I got 18.
Give yourself a thumbs up if you also got 18. Different scholars use different strategies. There's lots of different ways that you can add and subtract. Sako, how did you put the 8, 13, and 5 together to make 18?
First I put 13 in a bubble. Then I put 5 on the side. And then I counted them all together. 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18.
Good job. From this strategy, we can 18. Did anybody use a different strategy they want to share? Looking for a hands up to show me a different strategy. Some of you may have chosen to use a counting on strategy in your head. To count on in your head, you would put the bigger number here. Everybody put 13. And then 5 was how many we were going to add. 13, 13, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. That was the second way to get that 13 and 5 equals 18. Was anybody able to do a strategy that just used the numbers? They didn't have to draw or, was it? Serena, what strategy did you use? We can't hear you. A little louder.
I used the number sentence.
Oh, how did you do that?
Is that first I put 13 plus 5 equals question mark.
Good.
And then I put 13 plus 5 equals 18.
Some of you may have automatically recognized some parts of other problems. You may have gone, well, I know 3 and 5 are 8. 1 10 and 8 ones is 18. The next step of our strategy is to explain how you solve. When the question says explain how you solve, it wants to know steps that you use. When Serena spoke, she just told us the steps that she used. Here's one I used to match the strategy. I said, first I put 8, 13 in my head. That was step 1. Then I counted up 5 times. That was step 2. And stopped on 18. That was my third number. Then I rewrote my equation. I rewrote my equation to make sure that I told each step. I started with 13. I counted on to 5. I made 18. In your explanation, you should take a step by step how you got to each number. Now, scholars, you will have an opportunity to work together. Turn the page, the whole packet over, to look at guided practice number 1. It says, Chris found 22 eggs when he went on an Easter egg hunt. Then he found 5 more eggs. How many total eggs did Chris find? Ellie, I need you focused. Skylar, the most important details in a text are in a question are the amounts and the action. What were the amounts in this problem?
The amounts were 22 eggs and 5 more eggs.
Okay, so our amounts were 22 and 5 more eggs. We create a plan by writing an equation that matches this situation. Liana, what equation would match this?
22 plus 5 equal question mark.
There's something really important missing from this, Liana. This is an equation that tells me numbers, but it doesn't help me understand amounts. When we're talking about a problem, each number represents something. What did 22 represent? Liana, what did 22 represent? So we need to say that. What does 5 represent?
5 represents the more eggs.
And then the question mark tells us how many eggs he will have in total. It's important when we create our plan that we focus on that. Scholars, I have a proposition for you. I realize that when we show our amounts, we can do it lots of different ways. Look at this image. Austin, what is this image showing?
this image showing you put circles and number and 10 sticks.
And what did, look at A, everybody. Let's see if we could do an unmute off. We could all show that we're superstars. Okay, 1 second. I'm unmuting everybody. How many am I representing with the with A? 1, 2, 3. This is
22.
B. 1, 2, 3. This shows
2.
How many?
22.
out from answering the question that I am asking. Unacceptable. We would not do that in class. We should not do that here. Siphon, how many am I representing with B?
You're representing with those.
How much is in B, Siphon? I need somebody prepared. Jacob, how much am I showing in B?
22.
Thank you, Jacob. Mateo, how many am I showing in C?
22.
22. So every single one of these shows you a way to represent what amount, Cameron?
22.
Now, being good mathematicians, if we have the option to represent 22 so many different ways, we also have the opportunity to say, to do it the best way. Giving these three options and our new problem, 22 plus 5, which is the best way to represent 22? Camille?
To do it by tens.
Okay. So we're gonna add 5 more. Which one? You might want to do it by tens. How about A? If we have 22 and we're only adding 5 more, would A help us? Absolutely not. A would take a really long time. You might want to do your tens. This is 22 plus 5 more equals 27. Or you could have even just represented it in a bubble. 22 and 5 more also equals 27. Your last step would be explaining your work. I put 22 in my head, then I counted up 5 times to 27. Notice each number in my equation is represented in my explanation. Now it's time for us to begin working independently. Stopping now will give us plenty of time to come back. Please flip us over. We should be back at 9:28.
Jada, something should have popped up on your screen. Yes, Kingston.
Now?
Yes, so we're going to start with independent practice number 1. I'm going to pull it up on my screen so you guys can all see it as well. Give me a thumbs up if you can see my screen. Awesome. So we're going to start with question number 1. It says 27 plus 4. Notice how Ms. Perez showed us different ways that we can represent our bigger number. I want to see you all representing your bigger number in one of these ways. Shout out to Siphon for working hard. Shout out to Kingston for working hard. Yes, Musa.
My my question doesn't match yours because mine says 76 plus 7.
Are you in the correct packet?
I'm on packet number 2.
Okay. Are you where it says Monday? I'm sorry. Are you where it says Thursday?
I think so.
Because I have Thursday in front of me and it starts off with 27.
Yeah, I'm on Thursday.
Can I see it? Can you pull it up on screen? Show me. Bring it closer. Move it over. Okay. Musa, that's not question number 1.
So like you mean like it's not the same question?
Go to the front cover of that packet. Go to the very first page of that packet and show it to me on screen. Everyone else, once you're done with question number 1, please move on to question number 2. Move to the very first page. That's not the very first page. Go to the very first page, the cover page. Back. Ethan, give me 1 sec. Okay, bring it closer. Okay, that is not the right packet. Look where it says 330. That is not what we want. We want packet 2, but it says 323 to 327. Please go look for it. Thank you. Yes, Ethan?
Do I move on? I'm on question number 3.
Absolutely. Please move on. Thomas, I'm going to move you over to your group. Give me 1 sec. All right. For question number 3, it goes into asking you, explain how you solve. So I want everyone's pencil to be down and tracking the screen. Looking to see, Siphon is there, Nicholas is there, Fatima is there, Kimani is there. Okay, for question number 3, where it says, explain how you solve, I don't want you to prove why your answer is correct. Instead, I want you to tell me all your steps. So I gave you a sentence starter to help you out. To solve this first, I first, tell me what you did to solve question number 3. Make sure you include your labeled equation. I'm going to be calling on one of you in a few seconds to tell me what your equation is. Go ahead and continue working. Mohammed, you're just joining us. Please make sure you are in packet number 2 for your classwork. It says 323 to 327. We're on Thursday. How's it going, Musa? You found it? Bring it closer. Okay, that says homework, Musa. Find the classwork one. It says first grade, classwork, packet 2. Kimani, can you please tell us our equation for question number 3?
Our equation is 4 plus 13 equals question mark.
And 4 represents?
And 4 represents the seashells.
13 represents?
How many he found more?
Gonna label it more. And question mark represents?
A question mark represents how many seashells she found
In
all.
There we go. So I'm gonna label that total. Please make sure you have the same equation as well. Nashley, how did you solve? Can you tell me what you showed to show your work?
I saw 13 and then put four circles.
Okay, so Now she put 13 in a bubble and put 4 more circles. And then what did you do?
And then I count them.
Count for me.
14, 15, 16, 17,
How many seashells do we have?
17.
There we go. I want now everyone, depending on what strategy you used, I want everyone to include their subs. To solve this, I first, and tell me what you did, step by step. Yes, Mohammed?
Can I get my pencil?
Absolutely. Go. Once you are done with question number 3, please go ahead and move forward to question number 4. Shout out to Sebastian for working hard. I'm going to flip to question number 4. Please make sure you are using the strategy listed. This one is also asking for the counting on strategy, but remember, you can represent your numbers in different ways. Give me a thumbs up if you're on question number 4. Fatu's there, Fatima's there, Ethan is there, Kingston's there, Abubakar is there, Leah's there. Awesome. Leah, for question number 4, should we start with the number 5 or should we start with the number 78?
We should start with the number 78.
Okay. Zalia, why do you think we should start with the number 78? Zalia, you have to hit unmute on your screen, please. Try it one more time, Zalia. Thank you. Why do you think we should start with the number 78?
Because it's a bigger number.
Absolutely. So what should I do? Can you walk me through the steps, please? It says I'm using the counting on strategy. What do you think I should do?
Put 78 in the bubble.
And then?
Put 5
Put 5 what?
circles.
And then?
And then count on
Can you count for me, please?
79,
Mm-hmm.
80,
Mm-hmm.
81, 82, 83, 84.
What is it 83 or 84?
83.
Okay. I want everyone to make sure that they're writing down exactly how they solve. Please make sure you include all your steps. Shout out to Mohammed. Yes, Ethan?
I'm on question number 5.
That's awesome. Keep going. Musa, please check all your packets because it seems like you do have packet number 2 for the other date. You should have this packet as well. It just might be misplaced. Please go find it. You're going to need it all day today. Thank you. Fatu, can you please tell us your explanation for question number 4? Oh, I can't seem to hear you. Your mic is not working. Can you try again? I still can't hear you. I'm going to have to go to someone else. Ethan, can you please tell me how you solved? Can you, for question number 4, explain.
How I solved was first I put 78 in a bubble. Then I put 5 circles. Then counted 79, 80, 81, 82, 83.
Thank you. Please always make sure that you also include why you started with this number. For example, we started with 78 because it is the bigger number.
Okay, scholars, we're waiting for about 2 of the rooms to come back.
Everyone's back.
Okay, scholars, well, thank you, Ms. Khan. Scholars, give me a thumbs up if you were able to finish all of your work today. Our goal every day is to be able to finish everything we have. If you didn't finish your work now, I want you to make sure that when we go on break, you take the opportunity to do your work. Today, you worked on using different strategies to help you put amounts together. Some of you use counting on by putting numbers in your head and your finger. Some of you use drawing. We also, Nicholas, once your teacher is back and speaking, you are not working. You are sitting up and listening. You also figured out how to explain your work. When you explain your work, you want to go step by step by making sure that you tell what you started with, how you counted, and what you ended with. Now it's time for us to, now that we've done this part of our day, we are going to do homework